Here we go then, guys. It is the main event, the final episode of watching this matchup. We can see, introducing first, I'll do that again, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing first, coming in at 6'5", 260 pounds, from Miami, Florida. He is the WWE Champion, The Rock. There we go. That was a bit better, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? We got the spinny belt here. I wish I could have the other belt here, if I'm honest, ladies and gentlemen. But there we go. We've got The Rock coming in with the WWE Championship. He is the champion of Monday Night Raw, coming in for this last man standing match. It was going to be the Iron Man match, but we'll be sitting here for a very long time. And I thought, nope, we're not going to do that. So The Rock has held the title for a long time. He is my heel superstar. So, could this be the night where Eddie Guerrero can prevail and retain the WWE Championship and stay on Monday Night Raw? If not, I have lost him, if I'm honest. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing the challenger. Coming in at 5'8", 220 pounds, from El Paso, Texas. Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this low rider. I miss this, if I'm honest. The days where he come out, RIP to this man. But this car is fantastic. We're never going to see this again. Ruthless aggression is my... Yeah, here we go. Eddie Guerrero coming in to this matchup, hoping to get his WWE Championship back from The Rock, considering did he start off with the title? I don't know. I think Eddie's held the title, but these two men have been battling out over the course of this series. Hopefully, this could be the night where Eddie Guerrero can retain back his WWE Championship. So let's advance and see who will become either the new WWE Champion or retains the championship. Here we go then, guys. The champion versus the challenger in the last man standing match. The both popularity superstars of Monday Night Raw. The Rock at 100, Eddie at 97. Could this be the night where Eddie can become the new champion, or is The Rock going to prevail from WrestleMania as the champion? At the moment, Eddie Guerrero goes for the upper body of The Rock, and The Rock does the same, but this time grabs Eddie. Goes for the kick to the ribs. The Rock goes for the DDT. Goes for the Rock's vintage Rock DDT. Now he goes for the sharpshooter. Eddie needs to find a way to crawl out of this so he can go for the title. The Rock gives up. Gets his stamina back up. Eddie Guerrero is still down. What's he going to do? The Rock stamples onto Eddie's left knee. He's still going for the knee, but Eddie goes and reverses that. The Rock looks stunned. The Rock goes for the right hook. Eddie goes for the knee to the sternum. Kicks to the ribs. Eddie Guerrero's trying his best. Now The Rock reverses. Kicks the other leg of Eddie Guerrero to injure his leg. Eddie Guerrero goes for the roll up. He goes for the leg. Trying to injure that leg of The Rock so he can't stand. Both men are going for the same tactics here. What's Eddie Guerrero going to do now? The Rock goes for the right hook. He goes for the people's punch. There we go. Eddie Guerrero looks very stunned. Now Eddie Guerrero gets back up. He goes for the Irish whip onto The Rock. The Rock goes to the apron. He stops himself there. The Rock goes for the right hook. Eddie Guerrero reverses. What is he going to plan now? The Rock goes for the people punch again, but not the proper one. Now Eddie Guerrero reverses the grapple. Now he's just going to go for the Hurricanrana. Eddie Guerrero. Vintage Eddie Guerrero with the Hurricanrana. Trying to put The Rock back down. The Rock reverses. Goes for the whip. Eddie Guerrero reverses. What a matchup this is so far, ladies and gentlemen. If you're enjoying this, smash that like button down below. And click the subscribe button if you are enjoying this as also. The Rock outpowers Eddie Guerrero there. Goes for the arm lock. Eddie Guerrero doesn't know what to do now. The Rock was going to flip him over onto the ground. Now he's going for a submission onto the head. Eddie Guerrero is stunned. Now The Rock's going back onto his left leg. Eddie Guerrero is stunned. Doesn't know what to do. The Rock is going for the leg again. the more it is injuring Eddie Guerrero's leg, the less he can get back up. I see his tactics. Very interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Guerrero gets back up. He's probably injured on the leg. Now he goes for an Irish whip onto the Rock. Snake Eyes, vintage Eddie Guerrero goes for the punch, but Snake Eyes onto the Rock. The Rock is still continuing. Irish whips him into the corner of the ring. He was going to drop kick him. Eddie Guerrero reverses. Eddie Guerrero Irish whips the Rock into the corner of the turnbuckles. Eddie Guerrero goes. Didn't have time. The Rock goes for the kick to the sternum and a punch. Now the Rock goes to the corner. He's going to go for a spinning DDT. There we go. Eddie Guerrero down. Injured on his head. He doesn't know what to do. The Rock picks him back up. Eddie Guerrero reverses. Kick to the sternum. What's his next move? Another reversal. Kick to the sternum. What's Eddie Guerrero going to do? Just kick. Oh. The Rock was going to go for a full-on power clothesline, but instead rolls Eddie Guerrero onto his booty. And now The Rock punches Eddie Guerrero back down. Eddie Guerrero is all dazed. He's been on the mat more times than The Rock has. Goes for the crossface, or half crossface. Eddie Guerrero is just trying to shake off what's happening here. He gets straight back up. What's Eddie Guerrero's next move? Right punch to The Rock. The Rock reverses. A punch to the back of The Rock. And it's the People's Punch. People's Punch once again. Eddie Guerrero's been flown across the ring. And he's going to go for a half crossface again to injure Eddie Guerrero a bit more. Not enough time for Eddie to stay down for the count. But unfortunately, The Rock is going straight for the knee again and the lower leg of Eddie Guerrero. Is Eddie Guerrero going to stay down? No, he's not. He's going to reverse it. Drop kick to the knee of The Rock. He's aiming for that as well. Eddie Guerrero reverses. He's going to go for a right punch. Unfortunately, he does not connect, but he Irish whips The Rock into the corner of the ring. Drop kicks The Rock. The Rock goes for the reversal. Eddie Guerrero is trying to plead not to get attacked. Then The Rock's going to go for the People's Punch, but Eddie Guerrero goes for the elbow. Oh, here we go. The Rock bottom out of nowhere. Eddie Guerrero got stunned out of nowhere. The Rock bottom. Look how high Eddie Guerrero got flown across the ring there. Is he staying down? No, Eddie Guerrero is not down and out, ready for the count. Eddie Guerrero reverses after the Rock bottom. Cannot believe Eddie Guerrero's reversed or kicked out or jumped up from the Rock bottom, if I'm honest. I'm trying to get with. There we go. Eddie Guerrero goes for the lock. The Rock is reversed, and then Eddie Guerrero reversed. The Rock reverses again. Eddie Guerrero with the punch, and then out of nowhere, Snake Eyes from The Rock. The Rock is full on attacking Eddie. Eddie has reversed it, thrown The Rock into the corner. What's Eddie going to do now? He goes for a lock on. Is he going to pick him up? No, The Rock reverses. And now we're going to see a body slam from The Rock onto Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero has no chance. He's still down. Gets straight back up though. The Rock goes for a whip. Tried to go for the People's Punch. Eddie Guerrero tries to connect the drop kick. Fails. Low blow from The Rock. And he goes for another Rock bottom out of nowhere. Here we go. Rock bottom. Is that the end of Eddie Guerrero? It is. Now the referee's going to start the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will be the end of this match here, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Guerrero could not fight through 2 more Rock bottoms. That means The Rock has continued to become and conquered as the WWE champion throughout the whole of the year. Unfortunately, Eddie Guerrero couldn't prevail at WrestleMania to become the new champion, but The Rock retains his WWE championship. Unfortunately for Eddie Guerrero, that will be the end of his run. If not, then I may have to put him into my next series if Raw does lose to SmackDown, considering the thing. Eddie Guerrero picked up a good fight there. Unfortunately, it wasn't the time or day for him to prevail. So a big congratulations to The Rock at retaining the WWE Championship. That'll be the end of this episode. If you wait another hour to go, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be concluding the series and the outcome of the rest of WrestleMania. But until then, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell button to be notified when I upload. But until then, I'll see you all in the conclusion episode. Peace.
Look, 30's an enemy, I'm trying to leave a legacy. Loads of old friends got killed off from my jealousy. More time I hope they reminisce and just remember me. But till that day comes, I'ma stay sipping on this Hennessy. Cause right now, everything is moving backwards. Zero success, see they greeted it with laughter. So right now, you can keep all of the drama. Cause I'ma get W's before, during and after.